Top 10 celebrities and their ancestors you will never believe. Number 10, Tilda Swinton, the actress born of ancient nobility. Tilda Swinton has always seemed otherworldly, almost ethereal, with a presence that feels timeless. But her roots reveal why. She descends from one of Scotland's oldest noble families, the Swintons of Kimmerghame. This lineage stretches back over 1,000 years to warriors who fought beside Scottish kings and landowners who shaped early European history. Her ancestors served under King Malcolm and earned knighthood centuries before the modern world existed. When you see her glide across the screen, calm and regal, it isn't just acting. It's the weight of generations of nobility moving through her veins. Number 9, George Clooney, the Hollywood star with a presidential connection. George Clooney, the embodiment of charisma and quiet confidence, shares blood with one of the most revered leaders in American history, Abraham Lincoln. Through Lincoln's mother, Nancy Hanks, Clooney is a distant cousin of the former president. Both men are known for their composure, eloquence, and unshakable moral compass. Historians have pointed out that Lincoln's courage and Clooney's advocacy for justice mirror each other almost eerily. Two men separated by centuries, but bound by conviction, empathy, and leadership written into their bloodline. Number 8, Justin Bieber, the Canadian star with famous cousins. It turns out fame really does run in the family. Canadian pop icon Justin Bieber is distantly related to both Ryan Gosling and Avril Lavigne. All three share ancestry tracing back till early French settlers in 17th century Quebec. These settlers were part of the first wave of European migration that helped shape Canadian identity. While the connection is distant, the shared heritage between three of Canada's biggest global stars feels almost prophetic. Music, charm, and performance seem to be woven into the DNA of this family line. Number 7, Benedict Cumberbatch, the legacy of power and redemption. Benedict Cumberbatch, known for portraying complex characters like Sherlock Holmes and Doctor Strange, has a real-life ancestry just as complicated. His forefathers owned plantations in Barbados during the 18th century, a dark legacy of wealth built on slavery. Yet, generations later, the Cumberbatch family would take part in education and abolitionist movements that fought against the very system their ancestors profited from. The actor himself has acknowledged this painful past and used his voice to promote equality and awareness. His story is a haunting reminder that even the most privileged bloodlines carry shadows they must confront. Number 6, Angelina Jolie, descendant of an American outlaw. Angelina Jolie's fiery independence and rebellion might not just be personality, it might be heritage. She's a distant relative of Jesse James, the legendary outlaw of the American Wild West. James was a Confederate guerrilla turned notorious bank robber, whose story became a symbol of rebellion against authority. Jolie's family connection to the James line explains her fearless streak, humanitarian drive, and her lifelong fascination with danger and justice. The blood of an outlaw still beats in the heart of one of Hollywood's most daring women. Number 5, Tom Hanks, the actor with presidential blood. Tom Hanks, often called America's dad, is also family to America's greatest president. Through Lincoln's mother's side, Tom Hanks is a distant cousin of Abraham Lincoln. Both men are known for their honesty, humility, and deep sense of integrity. Hanks has even narrated multiple documentaries about Lincoln, unknowingly channeling the voice of his ancestor. The connection feels almost poetic. The man who played Forrest Gump, the symbol of decency and hope, is related to the man who guided a divided nation through its darkest hour. Number 4, Johnny Depp, the witch trial survivor's descendant. Johnny Depp's ancestry reaches back to one of the darkest chapters in American history. He is a descendant of Elizabeth Proctor, one of the women accused of witchcraft. During the hysteria that gripped colonial Massachusetts, Elizabeth survived, though her name was forever marked by suspicion. Centuries later, her descendant would rise to fame as an actor known for his mysterious, gothic roles. From Edward Scissorhands to Sweeney Todd, Depp has often embodied characters who exist on the fringes of society just like his ancestor once did. The connection feels chillingly poetic. Number 3, Meghan Markle, the royal bloodline before the crown. Before Meghan Markle ever married into the British royal family, her ancestry already held royal ties. Genealogists traced her lineage back to King Edward III of England, who ruled in the 14th century. That makes her a distant cousin to both Prince Harry and Queen Elizabeth II, centuries before her royal wedding ever made headlines. Her journey from American actress to Duchess of Sussex wasn't just fate. It was a homecoming, written in her DNA, even as she faced the modern pressures of royalty. Her lineage whispered a truth. She was born for the crown long before she wore it. Number 2, Brad Pitt, the Hollywood icon with presidential ties. Behind Brad Pitt's golden smile lies an unexpected link to American leadership. Pitt and former U.S. President Barack Obama share a common ancestor, a Virginia man named Edwin Hickman, who lived in the early 1700s. This makes them ninth cousins. Both are symbols of charisma and quiet strength, men who shaped culture in entirely different worlds. While Obama led a nation, Pitt influenced a generation through art, film, and humanitarian work. One carried the weight of a country. The other carries the stories that move it. And somewhere in their shared bloodline, history connects them both. Number E, Beyoncé, the true queen with ancestry. They call her Queen Bey, and not just as a nickname. Genealogical research shows that Beyoncé's family line connects to none other than Queen Elizabeth II through a shared ancestor from 17th century France. The Carter's lineage crosses with European aristocracy, linking the global music icon to actual royalty. Her commanding presence, regal poise, and worldwide influence seem less like coincidence and more like destiny fulfilled. When Beyoncé walks on stage, there's a sense of authority, grace, and power that feels timeless, as if her crown was never given but inherited. From ancient Scottish knights to American presidents, from witch trials to outlaw legends, these stories reveal one truth. Fame doesn't start in the spotlight. It begins long before, buried in the bloodlines that shaped history. Every face you see on stage or screen carries the echoes of generations who came before them. Some were kings, others were rebels, but all left their mark on time itself. Because destiny doesn't choose at random. Sometimes, greatness is inherited.